Just let them hang. Let them hang. Pull your lats up and let your arms hang. That's it. That's it. A little more. A little more. Just let your arms hang. Hang them there. Like you should be able to wiggle them. Lats out. That looks much better.
Okay. Gotcha.
Pick your pants up too. When you compete, pick them up on the waist. But you got a lot of space between. Yeah, I think that will look a little bit better. Make you look a little wider. Otherwise, you look a little long in the abdominals.
Okay. And back, just a little bit wider back, right?
Open your lats up and relax your arms.
Oh, I never saw myself from that angle.
Right.
That helps.
Yeah, when you throw your shoulders forward, that's pretty good. Just like that. Chest up, shoulders forward. Good.
Thank you, Stephen.
You're welcome. Good luck.
I'm a boss.
Depending on the person, like sometimes maybe you think maybe they're not 100% upstairs, so you don't want to be mean to them, but the ones that are 100%, I just tell them straight up, you know what I mean? Listen, this isn't going to work this way. Like even a guy I just saw, the physique guy before, I mean, he looks good, but he's not ready for stage. He's definitely not stage ready. And I told him he needs a back. You know, I let him know that, so I mean, he'll do okay, but he won't do half as good as he should do if he had a back. That happens all the time. All the time it happens.
I think muscular development started calling us East Coast Mecca. I guess when we opened the gym, we didn't really know what we wanted it to be. It wasn't just a place where people come to strut around a leotard. It was never that place. We wanted a bodybuilding gym.
Right back here is our kickboxing MMA room. Derek Pan's a 3-time world kickboxing champion, runs that. And then from there, the gym goes to cardio. We have Bobby, one of our personal trainers. How are you? Here are our treadmills.
And it's kind of like a Cheers environment. People come, they sit at the counter.
There's Louie and Dino and Corey, who's one of our laziest workers.
That's on TV.
I think it was really Steve's lifelong dream to be a gym owner.
Slide into chest. Here's our lap machines, our crossover cables. There's a photo shoot going on over here. One of our brand new NPC athletes, him a double bicep. He's on his way to stardom.
I never wanted to be a competitor. I never wanted to compete. You know, I would respect these guys in the magazines, these past Olympians, but never once did I want to compete. I worked out because I liked it. You know, so when Bev Francis approached me in the gym and she said that I have a tremendous physique and I could potentially be a champion and win her show, you know, it kind of instilled something in me. And, you know, I was like, I'm going to give this a try.
You have the ability to be a bodybuilder. You can't say that about a lot of men's physiques, a lot of men's physique competitors. You actually train your legs.
Yeah, that's true.
You have a small weight, you have like the X frame.
Yeah.
A lot of men's physique guys don't have the ability to be bodybuilders, but you do. You have the best of both worlds. But a lot of people can't, you know, they don't know about how to get conditioned and how to get in shape. Man. That's the problem.
Yeah, a lot of people can't deal with the pain threshold. That's it. That's another thing. They don't want to sacrifice.
So this is our office. This is where Bev and myself work. Bev's over there. That's her side of the office. This is my side of the office. She handles tickets for all the shows. That's my text. My text and my phone go off constantly, nonstop. So does Bev's, for that matter. In this room, we have our special pictures. This one right here, this first one over the door, with Bev with both hands up, is 1991 Miss Olympia, when Bev had a 6-point lead and mysteriously lost that and came in second place. That was live on ESPN. That was the last time Bev ever competed. She had enough after that. She was done. Picture next to that is my signature pose right there. My friends Jason Fabini and Frank Zeppi. Frank Zeppi's big-time fitness model. He's also an author. He also runs a couple of magazines.
I used to buy all the muscle and fitness magazines, everything when I was 13 years old. My dad was a narcotics detective, and they used to call him Tom the Arm. He had such big arms and stuff, so I used to have a picture, actually, a poster of Steve and Bev from Muscle and Fitness on my wall in my workout, in my basement workout place. So I got really interested in bodybuilding at a young age and kind of checked out the shows, and I knew this was the place to be. Back then it was just a really, really hardcore, hardcore atmosphere. There were no bikini girls walking around. There was no men's physique guys taking selfies. You know, it was just about hard training and who could lift the heaviest. And there were fights here. There was weights flying across the gym, and there was no camaraderie between the bodybuilders. It was more like, I'm better than you, and I'm going to show you how when we hit the stage. That's it. Every other week there was a fight in here.
Get out of here.
Every other week there was a fist fight. I remember one day, a guy who will remain nameless, but one day I'm training, and there's no camaraderie like with men's physique, like guys like each other. Bodybuilders, they hated each other.
Yeah.
So I'd be training in here, and I was like 275 at the time, and I'm training. And there's another bodybuilder in here, and he's looking at me, and he's giving me the dirty stink eye and the look and everything. So I'm like, all right, finally I'm with my girlfriend. I put my coffee down. He goes into the bathroom. I run into the bathroom, right? And I go, what is your problem? What is your problem? He's like, you're my problem, this and that. So I close the bathroom door, and we start fighting.
No way.
And Steve comes into the bathroom, flips open the door. I got my knee in this guy's chest. I'm choking him in the sink. And Steve goes, Frankie, stop it. And he grabs me, and he goes, come into my office, right? And he shuts the door, and he goes, that was great! I hate that guy! He's like, and ever since that time, like Steve is like, he's been my best friend. He's best man at my wedding.
I am Batman. Frank Zeppi again won that at an auction and gave it to me. I love Batman. I got a picture of the Batmobile when I was 5 years old in the original Batmobile, so he's my favorite superhero. Sorry, Mr. Hulk, but it's Batman. I have no Robin. And this is my second favorite superhero. Mr. Lou Ferrigno himself, the Incredible Hulk. Batman first, the Incredible Hulk second. That's why Louis don't like me, because he came in second, but it's not my fault. But that's the way it is. Batman first, the Hulk second. Here's a picture with Phil Heath when he won his first Olympia. You got Ronnie Coleman, 8-time Mr. Olympia. Lee Haney, 8-time Mr. Olympia. And Jay Cutler, 4-time Mr. Olympia. Here's another picture of us with Jay Cutler. Here's one of our favorite pictures, O.J. Simpson signing Peace and Love to Bev's gym. Marilyn Monroe, she's lifting weights. This was given to me by Frank Zeppi. I love this picture. I saw it somewhere in Manhattan, and he found it in Venice, California. 1952, she was doing bench presses. Pretty impressive. She has a nice shape. She would be pretty good for figure. That's it. This is my office. This is my office and Bev's office. This is our office. That's just a bullshit award.
East Coast Mecca, the Mecca of bodybuilding, but it's, as I said, it's more than that. It's an environment. I think even a regular, when I say regular person, someone who doesn't compete, who has no intention of competing, they like to have the competitors around them when it's not an intimidating environment. It's nice to be amongst, it's great to be amongst people who are the best at what they do. It's just a better environment to train in. I mean, if you want to see the right way to do things, you can look around. You've got Juan, you've got Kai, you've got the people who are good, the best in their field, training right next to you. It's like studying at Harvard. Here I am at Harvard, but okay, I'm never going to get my doctorate here, but at least I'm studying. You know what I mean? It's like having you being in the place. It means that we're the center. It means that we're the place. This is the gym.
This whole place is built on Bev and Steve. Like, this is, because they're passionate about it, You can't, it's the same thing as listening to music by someone who's not passionate about their art, When somebody is singing and, speaking from the heart, you feel it. Over here, everything from, the floors to the weights to the vibe, the aura, the smell, everything, it just, you could tell someone built this place on passion.
This is the only gym that you'll come to in the entire world where you'll have the top bodybuilders, men's physique, bikini girls in the world training at one time, you know, in the same place. It just doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. It's, you know, it's truly the Mecca. Yeah, and you know what? Nobody cares either. Like, you know, like they'll walk in, it's normal for them. It's like, you know, they're like, oh, okay, that guy's here, that guy's there. It's like, they don't care it's #1 in the world. It's like just normal daily, a daily day at Bev Francis Gym.
And Dexter says, what are you talking about? He goes, I told you what was going to go. Dexter said, why don't you talk to Rolly? Because Rolly was sitting at the other table. And Rolly was like, nah, Dexter beat me. And he just went off like, you know, I paid my dues. If the right judges were judging, I'd beat you any day of the week. And I'm like, I didn't go there just, you know, just to be a number, whether it's a press conference or anything. And, you know, to see that everything was just surrounded. I understand there's a rivalry, but there's a rivalry between everyone.